The friendly one is that we do epic stuff, and then the real one is a bit is do epic shit, because it was a bit of basically a challenge to the city. It's like, do epic shit, Liverpool. I suppose a technologist is what I call myself. I did computer science. I was basically a geek at school. Yeah, we got a computer in the 80s when everyone got home computers and programmed stuff in their bedrooms, and then went to university to computer science. So then I ended up doing computer programming, working in tech, basically. Ended up down in Cambridge. Decided in the biennial in 2004, when I came back to visit Liverpool, having grown up just outside, that actually I wanted to move back to the city. And part of what I wanted to do when I moved back was kind of help the city out. You know, like, Cambridge was going to be good, whatever I did to it, good or bad. It wasn't really going to make any difference to Cambridge. There's loads of cool tech firms down there and startups and things, and there seems to be less of that happening in Liverpool. And I turned up and was kind of looking to see what I could contribute, where I could fit, you know, how I could fit into that landscape.
Smear solder paste into it, get tweezers, peel this off really carefully.
In June 2011, 6 of us basically got together and decided to open DoES Liverpool. And that is kind of a maker space and hack space and co-working space. So we were a little different from some of the other ones that kind of swept through the UK. So we were kind of wanting to set up a space that would let people find out more about this sort of stuff, because this was like, you know, we didn't know that much about 3D printers or laser cutters or CNC machines and any of that kind of thing. So it was like, well, yeah, we want to learn more about it, but we also want to make sure that, like, the more that the city knows about it, the more interesting stuff's going to come out of it. There are elements of owning the means of production, you know, because basically the space here is paid for by the community, for the community, run for the community. You know, I'm a director, but I don't take any money. You know, it costs me 150 quid a month for my desk, same as it would you if you wanted to move in. So there's elements of that kind of, you know, club together, buy the kit we need, and then we can go and build stuff ourselves. We don't need to wait for somebody else to go and do it, and also the profits can be kept in with the people who are running the businesses. And so you're that place that kind of attracts that community. And it sort of feels, when you first start with it, and when we first started, it felt very much like, oh, well, yeah, it's a space where you can get a desk, or you can get a 3D printer, or a laser cutter, or a CNC mill. But actually, the more you spend time doing it, the more you realize it's actually about the community and tapping into that sort of knowledge. Like, this is a space, it's not just about coming here and working here. We get loads of people coming along in the evenings just because they want to come and play around with this stuff, because it's interesting and fun. And then other ones that will be like, well, actually, that's a really interesting idea. Either I can be inspired by that and take it into what I'm doing as business, or you just happen to hit upon the right thing and then you can make the business, you know, we just want lots of experimentation, basically. There's loads of possibilities with the Internet of Things, with 3D printing, with all this new technology, and it's about getting it into a space so that we can kind of play around with it and just try loads of shit out, because that's what's gonna, like, the real way. I mean, you know, it might come out of an R&D department in Unilever or somebody, but like, there's almost as much chance that it'll come out of here.